What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be covering the price of Bitcoin once again, and currently we are hitting that weekly pivot resistance line as I talked yesterday in my last video. As you can see right here, we talked about the possibility of Bitcoin hitting that resistance line 1 at 95.5k, and currently we are right about here. We are currently also trying to break below it, below this resistance, and we are trying to get, let me show you on the smaller time frame, on the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, we are currently literally breaking below that resistance right here. If we get a candle close on the 1 hour below, I am thinking we might actually revisit this value area high and the POC right here of this last range, as you can see right here. And maybe if as you can see, if we don't hold right here this box that I just made, then we will probably be testing the value area low once again right here, as you can see, right about $93,000. And also let me show you Ethereum. Ethereum currently got rejected for the third time. Also, as you can see right here, we got rejected once, we got rejected twice, and right now we got rejected for a third time by that value area high. We wicked a little bit above that, but that was just a fake out, as you can see. And that pivot resistance, the weekly pivot resistance, as you can see right about here, we got rejected 3 times. So what does that mean? In my opinion, if a resistance line gets tested so much, it's bound to break in the future. But first we might get a test once again of that value area low, or even we might test, as you can see right here, the weekly pivot line at around $1,743, or our weekly Fibonacci line a little bit below, almost $1,700. But I also want to talk about Solana, which is currently breaking that weekly pivot. As you can see, we broke down and we got here that confirmation. As you can see, we closed the 2 hour candle below the weekly pivot point, and we're currently going down. As you can see right now, let me go on a lower time frame. We're currently dropping, and also the momentum waves right here are getting lower, as you can see. And for the moment, I'm expecting once again probably a test. Maybe we test this low here once again, as you can see, at around $140 for Solana. Or maybe we go and test the support one, the weekly support one of the pivot points here, as you can see. And also one other coin that I like to trade, and I want to show you guys, that tested the weekly pivot perfectly, as you can see, right to the dollar. So these lines are no joke, guys. As I'm telling you, these lines are much better than your traditional resistance and support that some people just draw lines like this, or draw like this, you know, for the support. These pivot points are much better. They are calculated automatically, and as you can see, they work. It literally got tested right to the dollar, as you can see right here on Sui. That's a new coin, significantly new coin, that's been doing actually pretty well on the last run in last year in January and February, as you can see. And currently it got rejected from the weekly resistance, as you can see right here. And currently it is breaking down from that local range. As you can see, we got actually a body candle close above the value area high right here, as you can see. But we closed we broke down, and we closed below it. Then we got a test of that POC right here, as you can see, a wick, small wick of the POC. but then we reject it once again, and look where the price finds support, exactly at the value area low. Then we get a little bit of a pump, but then we broke below it, and currently the price is struggling at that weekly pivot. As you can see, $3.50. It got tested exactly to the dollar, and so the price is currently fighting. But if Bitcoin continues to go down, as you can see, if we close below that resistance, since you can also see here, we got that wick right here. Let me show you. We got that wick. Maybe this will be acting also as support, this last candle wick here. As you can see, I just drew that box. Maybe we hold here, but I'm not so sure. In my opinion, we test below that wick here, as you can see, then we go in that range right about the POC, because here we have most of the volume of that range that we just broke out, but we're currently going down because that is a significant resistance, a Fibonacci, which is drawn from our latest bull market top, as you can see here at $109, right to the new market lows that we have made in the previous month, as you can see. And where exactly does that Fibonacci golden pocket fall? It's exactly where our resistance 2 of the pivot points is. As you can see, it got hit, and now the price is struggling. We'll probably go back into that last range, as you can see right here. But in my opinion, this move to the upside, when you see the daily, it can't be over, since we've got a lot of support right here, as you can see at 92k. If we break, if we do something like this, we go down and test this, then we get once again move up to that Fibonacci golden pocket, and then we reject down. Then I'm going to be looking more into a short possibilities, because then we will get a what's called a trend reversal, and price will be struggling more to make to break out of this strong resistance right here, as you can see. Now since it's currently Sunday, I hope you enjoy your weekend. The stock markets are still closed, so there's not much to talk about, but I just want to show you the liquidations for the Bitcoin price. As you can see, yesterday we took out that liquidity, as we were talking in our last video, and currently there is more liquidity to the downside. As you can see, around 94 to 93k, we still have a lot of liquidity to grab to the downside. And also the crypto fear and greed index, as you can see right here, is currently neutral. So what this means, it's possibly we get soon we are going to be having a move, and that move will determine if the market will get greedy once again. So if the price go up, we will be in the greed zone, and if the price go down, the market we move back to the fear zone once again. And also, since it's currently the weekend, as you can see here, our open interest is just a flat line, so that means there's not much volume in the market right now, not much of positions are being opened. And also I want to tell you something important for the next week. We have some very important news. As you can see here, we have FOMC press conference, so it's basically a meeting of the Federal Reserve, the Fed in the US, about the rate cuts, as you can see here. And currently it is not expected. We only have 2.8% chance of a rate cut, so probably they will not cut rates. And what this means for the stock market and for the Bitcoin market, if they won't cut rates, then we have a big possibility that the price will go down. So it will probably make a bigger correction, like for example right here on the S&P 500 we made about 7%, and next week on Wednesday, I think, or Thursday, when they make that statement, maybe we get another 5 to 6% correction on the stock market to that weekly pivot, as you can see here. And probably on Bitcoin, maybe we get a correction like here we got 15% last time. Maybe we get just a little bit of correction and we hold that weekly pivot, or we get a bigger correction like 8% or maybe even 10% to that weekly support too, or basically like this last range that we were ranging around here before we broke out to the upside. Maybe we test this once again, so that's basically 86k, or maybe if we go down to the range to 86 to 83k. These are my targets if the news came out, if they do not cut the rates. That's my prediction. I'm currently not sitting in any positions, and I'm waiting for the next week to look for a better opportunity. But for now, that will be it, guys. I hope you enjoy your weekend and your Sunday, and I will see you on Monday when the markets open, and bye.